man? Welcome back to an episode of No Handouts Podcast with
Yes,
your boy
sir.
G, the most toxic podcast on the internet. And today I got my co-host with me.
Late night in the building. Tracks up in the building. Let's go.
He got it right this time.
sir. He got it right this time.
And we got another special guest, another one of our hosts. Haven't seen him in a minute. Please let them know.
You already know, man. It's the boy BA. We here back on NHP. I'm excited to be back home, man.
Hey, man,
yeah,
where
man,
did
for
Barry
sure.
White go?
Yeah, man. Ain't no more Barry White, you know, because I got a lot of haters like late night and shit. Like
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Shout out to Barry
He's one of the
White.
hottest haters. He's like on my
Yeah.
top radar.
No, but I like Barry White though.
Yeah, shout out to Barry White. Shit, you know what I mean?
And we're here on NHP.
One of the most iconic voices in the world, you know?
Can't
Yo,
get
almost
enough
as
of your
iconic
love,
as Morgan
babe.
Freeman.
I like
Morgan Freeman. You know
I
what I
like
mean?
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that
Shit.
dude, yo, he can narrate anything.
That's what I'm saying. You put him in one of those like boring movies about like talking about like the mating pattern of an elephant, and I'm just like,
Bro.
nigga, this shit is lit.
You
Like,
put a movie with no audio, like 1000 BC or whatever, and then like you have him narrating it. It's a number one
Like,
seller.
it's a number one seller.
That's gonna be like my favorite movie. Or
I'm gonna
something
go.
Like
All right, guys. So today we got to start off this shit with a bang. So we got to talk about my boy Young Thug, man.
that.
How do we feeling about Young Thug? And to give you some context, because maybe you haven't followed up too much, but obviously
What he was saying about Atlanta rappers?
Young, well, no. Well, here's the
Nah,
thing.
nigga,
So
that nigga
young,
snitched.
young Thug, basically, he had this whole thing, right? He started the whole movement where it was like, yo, we don't trust rats, we don't like rats, right?
Yeah.
He outed Gunna. You know what I mean? Like it was just a big movement where everybody was just like, yo, we don't fuck with rats, right?
But he's the one that outed Gunna.
Now, so what's going on is that some video proof came out. I think it's from 2015 of him actually ratting.
Jeffrey.
Yeah,
you doing,
yeah,
Jeffrey?
The man with the purple dress, just got outed out by police himself.
Yeah.
Yo, but it don't surprise me because everybody got paperwork, bro. They got paperwork on Rick Ross. They got paperwork
Yeah.
on Curtis Jackson. And I think he's one of my favorite trolls of the times.
for sure.
I don't know.
I
You
feel
gotta,
like at
you,
the end of the
gotta, you
day-
gotta read the paperwork for that one.
At
You
the
gotta
end
read
of
the paperwork for a lot of them, and
But should there
it
be
looks
paperwork?
bad.
Should there even be paperwork if we want to keep it a buck and we're like snitches, right? Should there even be paperwork?
I mean, if you get pulled in, there's nothing you can do.
Yes, but like paperwork of you being on record,
Yeah. And
there
that's-
shouldn't, right?
That should
Because it didn't even matter if you're trying to, clear up that your abuelita was there and that she was the one cooking
Yeah,
the food and
yeah.
you wasn't at the murder.
She was making the pasteles.
You
and
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't leave. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I know with 50, I know it wasn't. He does have paperwork, but it wasn't that he snitched. It was more the people
got
he
shot
was
10
with.
times.
The more people he was with actually snitched, and because it was a violent crime where he actually got stabbed, like they had to kind of make a report. And I guess there was a DJ there, and he wasn't about that life, so he just started yapping. He
You
was
know.
like,
Yeah, we gotta watch out with those DJs, huh?
It be like that, man.
Nah.
I'm a
Late Night been
law-abiding
one.
citizen.
He a
alright?
real one. He
You
a
are
real one.
not going to put me in those type of situations.
He a real
That's
one.
what's going to happen.
He said-
What's going to happen is you're not putting me in those situations at all.
So I'm saying
or
we
else I
on
can't
tour,
fuck
right?
with you no
So
more.
I'm saying we on tour and we get pulled over by the FBI. I know Gabe ain't
And we
snitching.
we got to shoot our way out. What's up?
What up, Late?
Do not give me a kilo. I am not accepting it.
You don't have to accept
You don't
it,
have to
just
accept. You
talk
just have to
about it.
move it. That's it.
I'm not trying to move it either.
You just got to
don't
put it in
talk
your
about it.
backpack and move it.
I'm
That's
a law-abiding
it.
citizen. Don't put me in those situations.
Hey, you know how it is, man.
Hey,
Boricuas, we're this close to New York. We can't make any promises.
Nah, definitely not. So how do we feel about Jeffrey, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hypocritical, right? Like, he's sitting there, he's calling this dude a rat, right? He's
That's where I am mad. That's where I'm mad.
He's
mad
going
about it,
in,
'cause
right?
But
And
who was it that he was calling a rat?
so it was Gunna, right? Because remember, Gunna
Yeah.
basically, in a
He got out.
sense,
Team.
he
got
went
out.
on this, he took the stand and he basically said, I know what this is. I know that this is a gang and I know that this is also a music label. He did basically say though, like, bro, I don't know about any other actions. I wasn't around for anything. I can't testify to anything because I was never around for that. I'm
Yeah,
just
the
I'm
artist.
just a rapper. So he didn't necessarily snitch, but Young Thug took it as snitching because he's
Wait a
like,
minute,
you
wait a
shouldn't have
minute.
said nothing.
But wasn't Thug the one that was like, yo, everybody getting mad at Gunna. I never called Gunna the snitch. They don't understand.
That was
was his
before he
father.
got to jail, and that was just to keep the peace. Because if
Plus,
he would have said what he really would have wanted to say, then the judge would have never released him.
Plus, that was his father that really
You know
said
what I
that.
mean?
Like,
Like,
really,
you gotta-
like, on behalf of the
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta you gotta play the game until you out.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
supposedly he was coming at Lil Baby, coming at Lil Durk, and a lot of these rappers for
Well-
calling Gunna a snitch. But as you said, that was his father that was typing it up for him, not really Jeffrey himself.
Yeah, I don't necessarily remember that part, but maybe it was, yo. All I remember is that once he got out of jail, I remember everybody was like, yo,
My thing
him
is-
and Gunna is cool. I'm like, I know they not cool.
They not
And they
cool.
wasn't cool, you know what I
He
mean?
just on the label.
So the problem is now is like, And it's funny, they actually had 6ix9ine, right, the biggest rat of all time, kind of like weigh in on the whole thing. And 6ix9ine's like,
bring him up.
6ix9ine's like, yo, why don't we have that same energy for him that we have for me?
Bro, for real.
Like,
Nobody's
yeah,
mad at
I
him.
snitched. Yeah, I'm a rat, but why is the energy different for him than it is for me? And it's like, he's right. Why is energy different?
It shouldn't be
He's
because
right.
the 6ix9ine situation, he was saving his own neck.
Nah, but he's
Bunch
right.
of people that was screwing him over.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. He's right that there should be energy for Young Thug, but then it's like a lot of people want to hate on 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine put himself in a situation that like, yo, I want to be the villain. Y'all gonna hate me. I don't give a fuck about what anybody does. Whereas Young Thug, he's just trying to like be a motherfucking artist. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to have the persona of being
a street
thug.
dude, basically.
Yeah, but do you just think it's an easy out for us to kind of just be like, fuck 6ix9ine than it is Young Thug?
Yes.
I think you know what it
Yes.
is, bro, and I think it's the fact that 6ix9ine really had nothing really backing him substantial, like to really like make
Except
him
for the
seem
same
like
dudes
one
that
of
he
the
snitched out.
Yeah, right, like that was it. And once he got outed, it was what it was, right? And
I
not
feel
for
like there's
nothing.
nothing
Look,
different,
and
though.
yo, check this. The moment that happened, his music career disappeared, right? Nobody want to hear him no more. He started doing Spanish music, and that's got a little bit of a buzz.
Yo,
but as far as like the rap, no one wanted to hear it no more.
But
So,
he's a genius, though.
I think the Young Thug is like, I can't, and I say this shit like, once you double down, you can't back out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that one guy who be like, yo, I could bust your ass and ball. Then you bust his ass and ball, and now he's
It's
just like,
over.
put 100 on it, right? Now you got to double down now.
You can't take it back.
Because now you look crazy, right?
Now we in the
And
streets.
now what's going to happen if people like start to label you a snitch, especially when you had this whole anti-snitch movement.
I'm more so upset of Young Thug because now he's looking like a hypocrite, and you're going so hard at
He is a
at
hypocrite.
Gunna,
He is.
Gunna, and it's like, yo, look at now you're getting outed out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I'm sitting here like Gunna just like became one of the dopest artists right now. I'm not saying like the top,
he's
but-
been one of the dopest artists.
Excuse me.
You know why I'm not surprised, y'all? Because whether y'all want to know or not, the biggest gangsters in history have been doing this for a long ass time.
Talk about
So
it.
you're
If
saying
you
the
ever had a
biggest-
problem, listen to this.
Okay.
Listen to this. Biggest mobsters, biggest kingpins, whatever. If you ever had a big ass problem or an upcoming enemy, right? Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take them out of the chessboard completely. Whether it's by your own means or you're gonna have the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Take care of it.
Like I said, I think snitching is only bad when it's the soldiers that are doing it
But
and
when
not
they
the
find
general,
out.
right? When the
Yeah,
general snitching is
exactly.
okay, like you say, right?
Like a big drug lord could snitch, not a problem.
Frank Lucas, right? What'd he do? He snitched on everybody.
and he
Frank
was the smartest
Lucas
to do
told
it.
on everybody.
And he was the
What's
smartest
the
to do
other
it.
guy from Black Mass? Oh my God, from New York.
Oh, Johnny Depp played him.
Yes. I don't remember what his name is.
forgot
I think it
his
was
name.
like
It was a
Mickey
Boston
or
guy.
something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? Have you seen the
I
movie?
think
Black Mass was an
Right.
informant.
He
A
was
lot of these were
informing
informants.
while still putting in work in the streets. So it's
Bro.
like when the general snitches, no one cares. They're like, all right,
It's a
cool,
boss move.
but right, it's a
boss move.
But when the soldiers are snitching,
When
it's
a
like,
rapper
nah,
does it,
you got to keep it quiet. You
it's
can't
hypocrite.
be doing that,
It's
right?
hypocrite.
So this is where I gotta ask the question of like, because now I'm gonna bring it over to academics. Now academics is sitting there like, yo, looks like now it's okay to be a snitch.
He's always said that
He's just gonna
snitching
appropriate
don't
it.
matter,
He's
and in
gonna
and in a
appropriate
sense, he's right. It doesn't because everyone
gonna happen.
everyone to a certain point, like kind of like Brian is saying, has had some sort of paperwork. You know what I mean? They've said something, or even if they haven't, right? It's like, damn, you really gonna do 4 or 5 years for somebody else?
Now they're gonna get out of it.
Like that's why I sit there like, yo, why am I going to do shit for you? Like, why am I going to do time for you when I'm going to ruin my life? And I mean, I'm not
facts.
trying to sit there and be like, yo, I'm going to be a snitch or anything like that. I just don't want people to put me in that position of like, you know, of crime.
Nah, but to keep it a buck, bro. Like if you were in a position of 6ix9ine, right, and you found out that all these dudes that were your homies was messing with your girl,
Trying to
was
kill you.
stealing 1.5
But
million
the thing
from you.
But the thing about it is, he put himself there because he
did.
wanted to put a.
Regardless,
he wanted to have a
though.
persona.
Regardless,
He
though.
did.
Regardless,
Do I need
how
to
would
go
you
ahead and put
feel?
like act like a gangster in order to
Listen,
be
but
an
it's not
artist?
even about that.
Hell no.
It's about the circumstance. If you're in that predicament, I don't think there's not one person alive. I don't care how hard you are. I don't care if you're the biggest gangbanger ever. If they throwing you life in jail and you just starting out in life, everybody's singing.
But he never even had to put himself there in the fucking first place in order to make music.
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the fact that he's been already there. We're at the judgment stage, bro. I'm not even trying to break it down, bro. It's as simple as good or bad, right? You're there. You're about to receive judgment. They offer you a plea deal. Are you gonna want to get
You're gonna
out?
go to jail for like. So I get what you're saying.
But I will admit, I will.
Let's keep it a bag. We get bagged on tour. There's 100 kilos in my tour bus. They're gonna be like late night. They said that you knew it all. What you saying?
To be honest with you, if you got bagged for a thing and then I get dragged into it, and somehow
you're gonna clear yourself out.
No. This is the thing. I'm gonna sit there and be like, I don't know anything.
He's a real one. I know.
And in a sense, that's what Gunna did. Gunna's like, yo, I don't know anything.
But that they are again.
But it felt for Young Thug, it felt like a betrayal, right? Because instead of them sitting together and trying to
I ain't had the story.
Get a whole cop a plea together. He decided to do his own thing to get out as soon as he could, right? Which is nothing wrong with it.
I think
there's nothing wrong with it.
What Young Thug is sitting there with like, yo, why didn't y'all like tell me about like a plea deal like before y'all went and go ahead and did a plea deal? I think he is mad.
I think that's what he's mad about, honestly. But again, here's the thing. My thing is with these dudes is like they gain so much from it that it's just like I would have hoped it's some real shit. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of these dudes like they rapping about the street life and they not really even about that life.
Nah.
And that's the shit that kind of bothers me because it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, you benefit so much from it, but the moment that the shit gets serious, then it's like, I don't know nothing. Like, and it's just like, but you benefited from it when everything was going on. And that was my issue low key with like Gunna. Like, I'm just like, Gunna, like, you are a snitch because at the end of the day, like, you benefited off all of this shit. Mm-hmm. You benefited off the fact that YSL was what it was and that you were with them, right? One thing, like it gave you street cred, it gave you some sort of protection, but the moment it was like, all right, now you got to stand on it, you don't want to stand on it.
To be honest,
but I feel the same way with Young Thug too, because he should have kept his mouth shut.
I see it differently.
Okay,
because there's so many rappers out here that you don't know, or you might know that like try to act like they're gangsters and they're not. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, like, these guys want to put up a persona because you could say the same thing about Rick Ross. Remember, like him being a correctional officer,
and he hid that forever.
Yeah, he hid it, and it's like, yo, do you really think he's a gangster or not? But like he puts up the persona of it, and you know what?
But
that's
that's how they sell records.
We look the other way about it.
Right. But what we're trying to say is that
I'm not even done. Okay. So with Gunna, it's kind of sitting there like, what like. He's gonna put up the persona of everything, and I sympathize where it's like, all right, he's not really gonna go down for somebody that is like all he wants to do is fucking music and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I can really call him a snitch, whereas like thing, but I can see what Young Thug is trying to sit there and be like, yo, why are you saying all this to get yourself out? We ride together, we die together,
bro.
Something
street
like
code.
And I think what
Young Thug don't even follow the fucking street code.
I know, but
himself.
what I'm saying is, it don't matter if they follow it. The world is holding you against it. The world is holding people that claim to be gangbanging rappers or that claim to be about that life. You don't got to be in a gang, right? You just claim to be about that life.
Right? You just have to claim to be about that life. Right?
If you rap and you hard body and you about that life, any word we hear about you snitching, your credibility is just done.
It's gone.
Whether you want to be, whether you did it because you just love music and you're not considered a part of any of that, you didn't know any about that, like, bruh, none of that shit matters in court.
Especially, I feel like this, right? Especially if your music is rooted in that shit, like, and that's really what gets people listening to you.
Yeah, because
I feel like look at Lil Durk, right? Lil Durk, the moment, you know what I mean? Like, he knew he was gonna get caught up. Everything changed. He became Muslim. He tried to switch up the music and try to be more positive. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. The album didn't do shit because nobody wanted to hear that.
Nobody want to hear
that's not what we want to hear Dirk for. You know what I mean, right?
You know what
we want to hear like how many bodies you got, how many niggas did you slide on? Like that's what we want to hear.
OTF, you know,
right? Yeah, that's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear, man, do better, get a job. Like get out of here with that bullshit.
Impressionated on like bad things.
God. No, bro, it's just the culture, bro. It's just the music. You're putting this persona. You got to keep it 100% consistently. Who else
what if 50 decided to just like
I'm Jewish now?
Yeah, like he's like, yeah, I'm not rapping about this shit no more. I'm rapping about positivity and like it would have been done. It would have been raps right there. You know what I mean? So I'm especially if you my thing is especially if you built your brand off of that. You know what I'm saying? it's
I mean,
very
he's
hard
a man
to
that-
it's
he's a
very
man
hard
that
to
was shot
turn.
9 times. And so-
Yeah, so no, he's. I'm just using it as an
an
example, but he's
example.
about the realest dude that you could. He's really about that
Plus,
shit.
at the same time, he has beat the cases.
Nah, he is. He's a real one. He was
yeah,
a
but
real- he's a real
like
one.
to Gabe's point, it's just like if I get a #1 hit, cause I'm so hard, I'm gangsta, I'm part of the clique, this and that. We move weight,
Right,
we
right,
got
right,
bodies,
right. And you don't
then
do any of that.
In 2 months, you're like, yo, Brian just snitched on his whole out label, bro. Now they gonna be calling me a snitch.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
They gonna
Yes
take,
or no?
They're gonna take this clip out of context too.
I'm just saying that they're gonna call me a snitch, right? Like,
It's real shit though. It's real.
it just
shit.
sucks though. Like that's all it is because it's like I said, whether you protect yourself or not, bro, like you're just still you're done.
Yeah. So hey, listen, Jeffrey, I'm super disappointed in you. So we're gonna have to have a conversation when I see you.
Thugger, if you give me a feature, I'll act like it never happened, bro. I just want a feature, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm waiting until he stops crashing out to see what's going to happen next. Because he is crashing out right now.
Bro, but the thing is, like, he can't do anything. Like they're watching him. Like
not
you know what
done.
I mean? Like everybody's got eyes on him. He can't make moves like he wants to.
Himself.
So are you still going to listen to Young Thug now?
I still listen to Gunna.
Bro,
you know what I mean? Like
bro, if it's on the radio, we're gonna
I still
listen
cut some cheese before I listen to it for sure. You know what I mean? I cut a little cheese before I listen to some Gunna or whatever. You know,
to it. Motherfucking dumb, yo.
a little bit of cheese. You know. Hey man, so we got to move on. But this is another big topic, and I want to know if you guys have heard of what's going on with Raja Rampage or Raja Jackson, right? Rampage's son.
Rampage's son.
I saw this.
Yeah,
I saw this.
Right. So for those who don't know, I'll go ahead and summarize it.
I know
So
what
he
happened.
was streaming. I guess he was doing a local like wrestling event. Him and one of the wrestlers had gotten into it prior, right?
Yep.
And I guess what happened is they kind of pieced it up, but they said, "Yo, let's do something for the stream." He said, "You're gonna hop on. You're gonna hop in the ring. You're gonna
It's gonna
lift
be fun. It's gonna be
it's
fun.
gonna be fun. You're gonna lift me up. You're gonna slam me. You get your little revenge, and it'll be over.
That's
And
it.
we'll get tons of eyes on the product."
Bro, he knocked him.
So not only did he knock him out, but the man hit him 27 times
25,
while
27
he
times.
was
I
unconscious.
saw that.
And the only reason he stopped hitting him was because somebody pulled him off.
Yo, he would have
It
killed
was,
him.
it was,
He would
it
have
was
murked
all
him.
the wrestlers that pulled
Right.
him off.
And
He would've
It
murked him.
It didn't look like acting at this point.
And the guy who he hit is in critical condition. I don't think he's woken up yet.
No, he
flatlined.
And
He flatlined
he
at one
did.
point.
Yeah, he was dead at one point. He was dead.
Flatlined at one point.
So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but like
He's good now.
the what?
Oh,
He's good.
now.
Okay,
shit.
thank God he's good.
Thank God.
He's
Thank
good.
God.
But how do we feel about this shit, man?
So
Yo, okay, so-
there's more context to it because apparently Rampage Jackson's son basically didn't see it as acting because like the wrestler, I forgot his name, was trying to act, thinking that Jackson's son was
Was
acting
soft.
along with him. But I guess it wasn't acting.
So
And I guess they tried to piece it up.
it
I guess-
seemed like they did
It
because
seemed
they
like
shook
did, but I guess
hands
he-
and
I guess he felt some type of way and he just wailed on him.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying because they pieced it out. The dude even said, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I guess there was a confusion. He thought he was talent. He thought he was a wrestler too. So
Yeah.
and he said even the can that he hit him in the head with was a fake can. It was one of those
Yeah.
fake wrestling cans.
Yeah.
So it didn't hurt him in any type of way. It wasn't
He just
meant
felt
to hurt.
disrespect.
Right, he felt disrespected. But my
He's
shit is just
Rampage's
like my shit is just like where does it end? Like
Bro, the thing is,
So
bro,
Like-
I think, wrestling in a sense where like, all right, this isn't Olympic wrestling. This is basically more so
WWE.
I guess TV wrestling.
Yeah, WWE.
And then you got MMA. That's
Real.
everything is totally different. He went in there with MMA like stuff, and then he really was trying to get back at him because obviously, like he still felt some type of way even after the apology. And I feel as though that's very unprofessional of him.
Yeah,
to
but I
deal
think
with
it's
that.
because it's Rampage's son that the only reason why we even give a fuck.
Nah, but
Because
if
how many times,
that shit was
right?
bad, though.
In
But I'm not gonna hold
indie
you-
wrestling, do maybe people get hurt? I've never heard about it. We never see it on the news. But it was Rampage's son.
Yeah.
And the stories is another person that's out of control that shouldn't be doing what he's doing, blah, blah. Like, I get it, bro. Like, he drew the line. I understand. It was supposed to be ha-has. Yo, after this clip, I hope no one ever tries to play with homie again. There ain't nothing funny for him.
Nah, to be
No.
honest with you, they're going to try him. But the problem is it was very unprofessional, and you almost killed a man. In those types of sports, like, and
There's
I guess
crazy
I guess
people
it's
out here,
argument
bro.
that you could call it a sport or not.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
that type of sport, you shouldn't really be able to kill a man. There's a
No,
fine
we're
line
supposed
of
to be
like,
having fun.
of actually like having fun, putting on a show,
Yeah.
winning in a championship, and actually killing somebody.
Right. So I think
And
that's
that was very intentional.
I think
That's like
that
a
was
temple
that was the
murder to me.
difference, right? Because at the end of the day, like when he picked up the guy didn't fight him back. The guy was like, okay, this is part of the show. You're gonna go ahead and lift me up, and you're gonna slam me, and he slammed him right on his head, which he wasn't supposed to do. And then he just started going to town on his face, and it's like, bro, like even in MMA, UFC, when a person's knocked out,
They stop.
you stop. Like the fight's over.
Like I said, like you and Late Night are saying, it was 100% unethical, unprofessional, unsportsmanlike. But at the end of the day, bro, we're talking about celebrity kids. There's variables, bro. They don't think like normal people.
You know what's crazy? And I thought about this the other day too. And I don't know if you guys like hear a little bit of the backdrop, but Rampage Jackson, like, he's always low key belittled his son. Like he's low key always kind of bullied him.
That pressure.
And he's always He's always kind of like, punked him.
So think how
So-
he felt.
so
You know what I mean?
Hold on. Think how he felt with that clip going viral of him getting, whether it was fake or not. He probably went home and heard a bunch of bullshit. So then on that day of the show, he was like, all right, we're not playing no more. Because either my dad's going to bully me or the world. So he's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know.
So before that clip actually happened, my boys were actually telling me about like Rampage Jackson and his streams, and Rampage Jackson is a fucking savage.
Yeah, he goes in on him.
He apparently, like, they were going off being passport bros and shit like that. And I guess his son was trying to get like Rampage Jackson's like one of his girls was like, and he's sitting there like, nigga, you ever go after my girls again?
Oh, yeah, I
I'll
saw
fuck
that
you
clip.
up.
Yeah,
So you
but
see
like,
how
some type of
coincidental that
context.
clip is released at the same time that this ad. It's just bro. None of this happens for no reason, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like the fact that he did
tough.
that and all these recent clips were viral before and after. I don't even know what's real now.
nah, but I mean, like I
Like,
said,
what if this was all staged?
It was staged.
Let's just- no,
it
no, no, no,
was
no, no.
staged until he decided
Everything.
to, you know.
Who knows, right?
That probably was supposed to be staged, but then him wailing on him and keep wailing on him when he was told to stop.
Right, bro.
And
that
because
shit
he's an
was-
angry little kid that gets
the crazy part
abused
about
on.
that.
He
The crazy
gets
part that
abused on.
I don't see where the referee was. Where the fuck was the referee when
We don't
He
know.
didn't want to.
What?
He didn't want to hop in and grab him either, bro. They were all scared of him, bro. The other big dude that he was wrestling was the only one who actually came in and finally grabbed him.
Bro,
after a
because
while.
these are real athletes, bro.
Yeah, that shit
Like,
no
these
joke.
people are fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he
you're-
was taught to fight
everybody's
by
supposed to be
Rampage.
trained to do a certain thing, but I think wrestling and
A
MMA
lot of these
is
refs
totally
though, they're
different.
volunteer, bro. Like if I was that ref, I'd have been like, bro, I'm sorry, yo. God bless. I hope something happened. I ain't getting in there. I'm 52. I don't got nothing left.
So I want to
like, you know.
The one thing I want to know, because I didn't read up on this part. I don't know. Is somebody pressing charges?
As
sure
of
something's
now,
gonna
as of
happen.
now,
'Cause
I don't know, but
like
I mean, I think if I was him, I would.
I'm sure
I heard he
something's gonna
flatlined
happen.
him. Like
I would.
he was almost dead.
I would definitely like.
I'm sure a restraining order. Something's gonna happen.
At the end of the day, bro, the shit was assault. Like,
That was assault. I do think that.
because
was
listen,
assault.
yo, the plan was toss me on the floor, punch me one time, and we're good, right? And I think that's fair. I think that's an even exchange. But I embarrassed you, you embarrassed me, we're done.
And in all honesty, he showed no remorse. At
No,
all.
he didn't. Like, he kept bro to the point where it was just like, bro, like, the man is Yo, even in a street fight, you knock somebody
bro,
out, you hit
it's
him a few
done.
times,
No,
it's
he-
over,
he
bro.
kept talking
It's
shit about it. He was like, yo,
over.
I was going to keep doing it no matter what. I did not give a fuck about it. He said that.
Right.
bro, like I said, bro, we're talking about an angry kid.
It's
bro.
and that's what the truth is,
That's
that
it, bro.
he's an angry kid who's been bullied by his pops.
We don't know if his pops was like,
Rampage, you a fucking bully. Stop bullying your son.
Look what's
I
happening.
look what your son did because you be bullying his ass, and now he went ahead and tried to bully somebody else, and now we
Low-key.
don't know what's gonna happen to
Hold
him.
on, low key. What if he was just? What if that's what I'm telling you? What
He
if
was
this
acting
all-
out, right.
What
He
if
was
this
acting
was all
out.
planned?
I don't think it
That's
was.
what I'm saying. What if he told him? He said, "All right, motherfucker, you about to go over there. and You gonna prove me you a man or not?"
So what are they getting out of that?
You know what I'm trying to say?
So what are they getting out of that though? That's what I gotta
Bad
ask.
publicity is the same as good publicity. We don't know how crazy these people think.
I mean, I get what you're saying,
It might be
100%,
far-fetched,
but
saying, tú nunca sabes.
No, but then what are they getting out of that? Even then, like when they did that, that wasn't WWE or that wasn't WWE.
I know,
that was
I
like
know.
that was a whole. That was
no,
a
no,
lower
I
tier.
get what you're saying as far as publicity is
I'm saying
concerned,
maybe
but
they were trying to make him look like he's a contender, something to be scared about, something to. I know they did it the wrong way.
I mean,
I think his son probably went overboard, but I think everything to the T was plotted, the before and after.
No, it was. It was up until he just wouldn't stop punching him. That was the part that was not planned.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that was again, like you said, that was a little boy.
And those punches,
you know
look,
what I mean?
those punches
Some
look
bro.
like really intentional. You go into wrestling, you see some of those punches. Those punches don't seem intentional.
Bro, you can't even play that video on YouTube without like the pixelation because like they'll flag you, bro. That's how bad it was, bro.
Yeah, it was very crazy.
Like it was it was savage. You know what I mean? I'm just like, listen, I think about it like this. Like, look, okay, cool. Like, two dudes got to fight. Like, it's cool. And the other guy, bro, I don't know what took him so long to jump in. Because if like somebody was wailing on one of y'all like that, I would have been in there after like the second punch. I would have been like, what the fuck is you doing? Like. So I don't know.
I think they didn't know what was like acting and not.
No, I do understand that after a point they were just like, "Yo, okay, is this still acting?" But bro,
but
he hit him like 27 times. They counted this shit.
You saw him get knocked out after the second punch.
Bro, he slammed him on his head. He got knocked out off the drop.
Yeah,
he was already out once he got dropped.
He woke him up with them punches.
I think he might have, and then put him right back to sleep.
He woke up like, what? I missed my flight? God damn it, I'm out again.
He said, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on?
I'm still disappointed in that though.
Nah, that shit was unnecessary, bro. Like I said, like
unsportsmanlike.
And then you know what I mean, like it's
some
just
shit late night would do though, you know, like he low key would do that. He low key would do that.
It'd be like that.
Probably to your ops. Probably to your ops.
Probably the mobs. My God.
Hey, I thought this shit was kind of crazy, bro. Because we kind of reported a little bit on her, like on the podcast before. But y'all remember Lily Phillips, right? Shorty who had the record at one point for the most men in like 24 hours or some shit like that.
Yep.
Dog, they dropped a video, right, where she's talking to her parents, bro. It was like the most heartbreaking shit I seen, bro. Her parents was like, bro, like, what do we have to do for you to stop? Like, do we have to, like, do you want us to sell our house? If it's money, like, we can sell our house.
Wow.
Like, if that's what you want, so that you can stop.
Damn.
But do we even know what's going on? Like, is it just pics? Or
no, nigga. She's sucking, fucking, swallowing, taking everything. Like, she's she's doing everything and anything she can do.
I assume OnlyFans is
like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, if you videotaped you and 100 guys, it can only get crazier after that.
Bro, at that point, OnlyFans still or no?
Of course she's still OnlyFans, bro. The money is crazy, but
I was confusing her with that 18-year-old that just turned 18 and did the OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's something different. No. Yeah. The one, I think she's from London or some shit like that.
In one day.
Yeah, that had like 100 PPs in one day.
But like, how verified do we know this is? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know. We had a conversation about that, right?
Let's keep it like, who's in there counting?
Like, who's in there watching?
Like, I'm sorry, YouTube, but like, who's in there counting each? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or is it even that deep?
Like, who's in there with the ticker? Like, 1 nut, 2 nuts. Corn nuts,
or do they even get to nuts?
Record would do that.
Or do they even get to nut?
That's what I'm saying. Are we just like
is sex still sex even if you don't nut?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Does it count?
No.
But
sex don't count unless you nut.
Nah, but is it official with Guinness Book of World Records? Because there was an actual person that did it. It was an actual porn star that did that shit.
That's crazy.
So basically, same shorty, man. She's like talking to her parents on FaceTime.
We'll sell the house for you to stop,
bro. They were heartbroken, bro. That shit hurt my heart. They were like, bro, we will sell the house if it's about money. We'll sell the house if it gets you to stop.
At this point, it's probably not.
I'm like, hey. Yo,
at that point, it's probably not about money.
Could you imagine having to plead with somebody, right? Because she must have made a good chunk off of
it's not about
the
money,
100 guys. Like, so I'm just saying, like,
bro, she for the streets.
She for the streets. How do you come to terms with the fact that your daughter's just a hoe or like a little?
Damn, man.
I mean, with all that money, she might go get her own place because she definitely not doing that shit at my house.
No, she been out the house. Like, she hasn't lived with them for a while because I think she's been doing this for a bit.
Yo, correct.
And they were like, listen, we try to be open minded when you first started this shit, but like, bro, it's come to such an extreme. How do you look at your daughter and be like, yo, 100 men,
bro, I don't
ravished my daughter, bro?
I don't. I will go to church Sunday and pray for her.
Nigga, I would like I know this shit sound bad, yo, but on God, I would have to be like, yo, I love you, but just change your name.
You're not
just
my daughter anymore.
like if I see you, I'll still hug you.
Like, your last
like
name
we can
needs to be
still go out to
changed.
dinner, but like
Maybe.
you don't belong to me no more. Like you belong to the streets.
Like, what if that was your daughter?
Bro, I've always said this. If I ever had kids, they're accidental. It's always gonna be an accidental kid. So I just hope that I don't have a daughter.
Savage,
I feel like 95% of kids are accidents.
I feel like 90% chance you're gonna have a daughter by how heartless you've been with women.
Yeah, and that's my fear right now. Now I have a new fear.
So please answer the
daughter.
question. Answer the question. If your daughter was the one taking 100 francs a day,
she got to be sent somewhere else.
she not living at home.
She gotta go back.
Go somewhere. You gotta go somewhere.
You gonna take her back to just send her back.
No, she's not even going back to Jamaica because Jamaica gonna find out about this shit, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, no, she got to be out of the family. She has to be out of the family."
Look at you like
Nigga,
that.
I would have her clinically admitted, nigga. Just lie and be like, yo, she gotta stay. She has to stay, bro. Like,
that's her volunteer. Like,
no. She can't get out, bro.
Put her in nun school. Like,
Yeah.
like 20 years of nothing.
Bro, what's the movie? Was it was it American Pie, or was it
One of
not
them.
another teen movie where they had the belt, the guillotine belt, the chastity belt? Bro, the metal chastity belt. I'll be like, no. Not my daughter. I'd throw the key away, nigga. I'd be like,
at the same time, at the same time, that's how you make them that way too.
shit.
That's how you make them that way.
No. We're talking about post damage here.
Yeah.
The more you make them do that shit, the more resilient.
So do you think that she must have been super sheltered and that's why she decided to wild out and just start sucking and fucking?
This is the reason why you beat your kids. This is the reason why gentle parenting sucks.
You heard it from DCF first. He's a DCF ex-informant.
Hey, so basically,
you ain't even gotta like get the switch out. You ain't even gotta
the
like,
switch. Oh.
You ain't gotta get the wire. No, that's how
the extension cord.
You don't gotta break skin. Just fuck him up.
Nah, you ain't gotta have the white meat showing or anything like that. Just do it. Just send your kids to a black parent. Boom, one time.
Just hit him right.
Hey, you heard that? Ass whoopings, stop OnlyFans. You heard that? Ass whoopings, stop OnlyFans, man.
Just send them the link.
Here at NHP, you heard that shit first. Listen, bro. So this
don't
is
get me wrong. Like my nephew, one time, like acted out in front of me. Bop, 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 bop. Never did that shit again in front of me.
Yo, so if your daughter has issues with OnlyFans and you want her to stop,
whoop that ass.
don't send her to late night because she might continue.
Yeah, for sure.
He can't even deny it.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, I might be in the video.
Yeah.
He's like, if you see me in the video with my bucket hat all the way down my face, just know it's me.
Hey, look. I'm a disrespectful nigga. I'm a very disrespectful nigga. Y'all trying to make me look like a pimp though. I ain't no pimp.
Nah, you're not a pimp.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
But would you participate willingly in the OnlyFans if you can cover your face?
I mean, I don't want my dick on the internet, so.
If it was faceless, sure, why not? Fuck it.
Look,
If it's faceless, a dick
If
is
it's
a dick.
faceless, yeah, a dick is a dick. Yeah, a dick
How
is a
would they
dick.
identify your dick? Like,
Right.
No one's
darker
I don't have a tattoo or a piercing, so like, well, how did they tell?
My dick is darker than me, so that's why they might get recognizable.
Fuck? It's an iPhone.
No, maybe they might be like, yo, it can't be him.
Is
You
it
know
a
what I'm
space
saying?
gray iPhone.
It's gonna be a distinguished color, okay? They're gonna know what it is. That's why I don't want my dick on the internet.
I think that's in your head.
So listen, this one kind of goes with the whole OnlyFans things. But Sophie Rain was on David Dobrik's video, and she revealed that in the last year she made $83 million on OnlyFans. So it's kind of hard when you see the type of money that they talking about, right? Like, how do you tell somebody just like, yo, stop doing the hoeing shit when you just made $83 million in a year, bro? That's LeBron money.
We don't have that type
Bro,
of problems.
LeBron, right.
We don't have that type of problems, bro.
You know what it is? I think the other bitch didn't buy her mama house.
This is sexist.
That's what it is. She didn't buy them the dream car. She didn't buy them the hot tub. That's why you fucked up.
So, I mean, somehow I want to figure out an argument with this. I want to.
How do you argue it? How do you argue it?
Don't get me wrong. It's hard to argue.
You know what's so
You could be like, what about your kids? And be like, yeah, they're gonna be real happy in the Ferrari. Like,
You know what's so sad, bro?
What
There's
the
no
fuck?
successful men OnlyFans guys.
Nah, there's not. There's really.
Because
I mean, they make they make some money. They make some money. They make some money.
Nobody wants to
I feel
look.
like these are only problems that females have.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's like, damn, I look so fucking good. Why am I at this job getting paid $16 an hour?
Right.
I could just be sucking dick.
Hey man,
and make anything.
No simp wants to look at a nigga and pay
Bro,
for
but
that
that's
shit.
what I'm trying to say.
You're right. You're right.
No nigga wants to be a simp and pay
It's
for
an unfair
for a
age,
fam.
you know, because
But-
everybody's like, my
Pay for a
body,
man.
my choice, all this other stuff.
I feel like there may be some ladies out there who are subscribed to some guys, right? Probably. I mean, they're not making millions. They ain't making millions.
OnlyFans with his date life, we would get some views.
So you want to see me fuck now or something?
No,
What the
not
hell?
that, bro. I just want to see. I just want to see the tragedy of your story. So NHP
Goddamn, the
exclusive.
tragedy of your
NHP
story,
exclusive.
bro.
NHP on the go. We're gonna follow late night's dating life. We're gonna go on dates with him. We're gonna figure out what it is that he constantly does bad.
Nigga, use
Right.
a bot to boy.
Listen,
And,
he's
But-
and you know the funny thing. And you know the funny thing is, there was this fine chick in the. Nah, yo, because last night we went out
See?
to that.
He's
No,
such
no,
a
no. We went
whore.
out. We went out to you know, that show for
He's always
for Dre.
going out. He's
you
always
know, it was
going
Dre that blues. Dre
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
the Air
yes,
Mr.
yes.
show and everything
I'll
like
press
that.
you, I'll
we
press
there.
you.
Yeah, we was there. No joke. Fine shit was like
There was
walked by me a
fine
couple
shit
of
there,
times.
man.
I am so mad at myself. And I can't be mad at this.
You didn't say hi.
Oh no! I went up. I went up. I
Okay,
actually.
He's
bro,
like, you know.
did your thing. Yeah,
I was trying- hey, look, I was directly
Ocho
forward.
Cinco.
I was directly forward, but she was like, "No, we could be friends," and I'm like,
What?
"Fuck,
Damn.
damn, looks like I'm not gonna be able to pursue this that much."
You know,
you
I
should-
mean, sometimes you just gotta be rude about it and be like, "Bitch, we can't be friends." You know what I mean?
At that moment, you should have played 50 Cent's Magic Stick.
Shit, I should have.
You
I
should've.
should have. But
I hate
hey,
you.
whatever. I'm not. It's not like I'm going to be able to pursue it. She was fine as fuck too.
But yeah, no. To get a little bit back on track though.
Please.
But yeah, I mean, there's really no argue. I don't think you can argue with somebody making $83 million.
They're gonna look at you.
There's no argument that you
dumb?
get right.
Are you stupid?
Listen,
I
your
wanna-
grandma
I
can
wanna-
sit there disappointed in you. You still like,
I wanna
bitch, I
find
just
the
made
ar-
$83 million.
I just retired you.
right.
And I want to find an argument. I want to sit there and be
argument,
like,
bro.
"Yo, do you really want to sell your soul?" And it's like, "Yo,
For $83 million, yes, take that shit, bro.
Listen,
I will mail that shit into the devil. Be like, oh, you go, nigga, take that shit.
If I had $83 million, I would just retire, and then Shorty can change her entire existence.
She
change
can
her
disappear
face,
off the
her lips,
face of the world,
the color
bro.
of her hair, color of her eyes.
I've
At
heard.
that point, her kids won't even recognize the video.
Real talk.
Like,
I've
Mom,
heard.
how did you get so famous? Oh, I got bread. That's it.
Yeah. I've heard. Just be like, I invested. Does it?
I invested in the stock.
I've
market.
heard this, and if this is true or not, I don't know. I hear that there are certain places you can go to, and you can pay a certain amount of money to get the internet scrubbed of your content. Like I said, if you have content out there, they can't stop it 100%, but they can really make it
like
tough
user
for your
upload is kinda
right. They can make it really tough for your content to stay out on the internet type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but then you got porn stars like Mia Khalifa. They sitting there like, "Oh yeah, I want my like stuff down," and yet gooners can still sit there and actually watch the shit.
Yeah, she doesn't own that. That's why.
Yeah,
She doesn't own.
She doesn't own that
it's
part.
like-
Like it's not because her
Whatever she
era was
owns.
before OnlyFans. So that's what I'm saying. Like that era before that was different. They don't own none of that shit.
We don't even like, man.
So-
Now the OnlyFans is when
So
shit got crazy.
They actually own their content, then, right?
Yes, the OnlyFans shit is their content. They own it, so they can do whatever they want with it. They can scrub it, but the stuff, anything before that, it was usually owned by companies. Obviously, they were making money off these girls, right?
Yeah,
so
they weren't getting paid for
But
shit.
they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't be able to stop late night for putting it on YouPorn because like he can do that.
right, in a sense, yeah, it's a little different,
I
right?
get- 'cause a lot
Because
of-
really, for them, it's probably
a
promotion.
lot of these girls that they get popular with it, you know, they making the money and stuff like that. I'm able to find it on freaking Reddit.
You know what it is, bro? He's out here making a very nice gallery. He has like a nice collection of all his dates.
Nah, I don't
of
have
the dates.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't-
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't-
Like
I
how
don't
they
have
end,
the
how they
collection.
end. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't have the
He's gonna
collection.
open up an OnlyFans.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No,
He's
I'm
gonna
not.
be called
I-
Sexy Chocolate.
I'm surprised we went there again.
I almost forgot about sexy
I am
chocolate.
surprised we went
Alter
there.
Sexy
ego.
chocolate.
Hey, yo, I am so out of shape.
Hey, fellas, have y'all heard this one? Did you guys see that my boy French Montana is engaged to the princess of Dubai?
Let's
Or
just
one of
say-
the princesses of
let's
Dubai
just say
worth
French is smart.
$18 billion?
That's a smart man.
Hey, bruh, he came up.
he saw that Coke Boys.
City
were-
Listen,
Boys,
yeah,
City
City Boys for
Boys,
real. Listen,
City Boys.
listen. The
City Boys
the
up.
Instagram girls are out there chasing the millionaires. This nigga said, no, I'm chasing the billionaires, bro.
I'm getting the
That's why he been hitting the
princess.
gym.
Jeez, right? He been in the
why he been
gym.
in the gym.
He's like, I'm set for life.
He said, I'm gonna go
I'm
over
not
there.
gonna hold you.
He said, I'm gonna go over there. I'm a light skinned Moroccan.
He's dead ass, bro. Once
I'm
they
not
get
gonna-
married, he's set, bro. If she
I'm not
ever
gonna
wants to
hold
leave
you.
him, bro,
I'm very
prenup.
jealous. He did what I probably would have wanted to do.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, I think right now, he was like, yeah, this Coke Boy stock is like looking low.
yeah, the music for him is not really moving right
Plus,
now.
I mean,
yeah,
he-
yeah.
plus,
He
I mean,
probably did all he had to do, though. You know?
Yeah,
No, he made his money. He made his money.
He actually
He made his
finished
money.
his contract with Bad Boy, so it's like,
He
what's
don't
he
need
got to
that
do
no
now? Marry,
He about to marry a
princess.
Dubai princess.
Like the only
That's what
one
he
who was
gonna
able
do.
to finish his contract
Yeah.
with Bad Boy.
That's surprising, dude.
Yo, it's probably because he never went to a party.
Yeah. Right. He stayed clear, bro.
Yo, but what about that thing that I saw? But I saw Young Thug. I don't know if it was him, but it was a tweet that he was like, mad niggas in ATL is getting by men.
Hey, yo.
That's crazy.
That was some random shit.
I don't know how he's
I was
talking.
wondering if he was talking about like the cops or the Jakes.
No, we
or
need to
this
stop.
or
We need
that.
no. We need to stop.
There was a lot going on.
Young Thug has no right to call people gay when he's walking around in a dress,
On his
There we
album.
go.
looking like a female. Like, bro, you ain't got. Shut up, man. What did you get jealous of somebody? Like, Jeffrey, what's going on, bro?
And then he's with Mariah the Scientist, and I felt like that was
Wait,
just.
what's so wrong with that? I'm actually asking a question.
I have nothing wrong with Mariah the Scientist. I think she's an incredible artist. She looks great, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I think she was just being smart. That's what
No,
I'm-
she know what she was doing. I gotta say.
I mean, but she said she loves Jeffrey, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad at it. I'm good for her.
I think
Do your
I
thing.
think Jeffrey a little trick. That's why.
Hey, man.
I think you know what I mean. I think a lot of these rappers are like mega tricks.
I mean, why not? They got it, right?
Like, yeah.
Because they're getting paid a lot of money, which is
I mean,
basically
late
their
night's a
own.
trick, but if he
I
was
seen-
had that type of bag,
Who
he'd
would
be
I
at a
seen?
different
I seen
level.
Lil Baby
How
bought
am I
one of
trick?
his shorties a Phantom. Like,
That's crazy. I would never
How am
buy
I a
shit.
trick? What the fuck?
are you a trick?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm too
broke to be
He
a
said,
trick.
I don't
so.
know. You hear
No,
him?
I said,
He said, I don't know.
No, I didn't say I don't know. I said, bitch, no. These bitches ain't getting my money. Fuck.
They're not getting your money. Fuck these bitches.
Yeah, he said CBD's hoes ain't loyal.
Oh my god, that's
Yo.
fucking hilarious, bro.
I'm just saying, imagine you fell in love with a girl and then you found out she was like, yeah, I had 100 guys with me at one day.
God.
I just did it for the money. How would you feel late night?
See, I like hoes, but I don't like sloppy hoes. How
Okay.
sloppy is this shit?
That's crazy how a hoe has standards. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Even the hoes have
that's-
standards.
That's
you
whole,
see?
whole empathy.
I still don't know how I'm a hoe though. Like, I don't.
Listen, he gonna be a good
out,
dude.
I don't be out here like that.
He's a nice hoe.
He gonna be a good dude to somebody very soon.
Yo, y'all trying to act like y'all my pimps or some shit. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? I'm a
I mean,
freelancer.
we're not saying that,
I am
but
a
we're not saying that. But ladies, if
freelancer.
you're looking, if you're looking,
sexy chocolate.
hit me in the DMs and maybe we can set this shit up. You know what I mean? And don't be cheap.
No,
I'm still waiting on the 20
This is
20
like-
versus 1 episode.
Whoa.
We got to do that. We're gonna do that soon. We just gotta. We'll talk more off care, but it's the logistic issue. We're
We'll
trying to
plan
get
that
that
right. We
done.
got to get YouTube to be okay with it.
Hey yo, listen, man. My boy Weezy's not having a good time right now.
What happened to
Lil
him?
Wayne, Lil Wayne has been he's been getting his ass whooped by the media lately, right? So obviously the album was fucking trash, right? It was so bad that everybody's like, "This is why you didn't fucking get the Super Bowl, dummy!" Right? Like they validated Kendrick getting it over him because the album was that bad. I heard it. There were like 3 songs that were cool. The rest of it was absolute ass. And I'm a Lil Wayne fan, so I can speak on it.
Would have been
Right.
a good performance.
I can speak on it. He would have dropped it as a mixtape. Maybe we give it a different little listen. We'd be like, okay, for a mixtape it was okay, but for an album it was absolute garbage, yo.
So he flipped the. He finally fucked up the card.
So here's the most recent shit that went down. So there was some videos of people leaving this concert upset because they said the concert started as a rap concert, but quickly, pretty much the entire album turned into a rock album.
Yeah.
I mean, into a rock show.
And he likes that shit.
And I mean, he's a fan of rock, but I mean, and
Gotta
I'm
get the people.
right, and because he obviously had the rock album that he did or
Yeah.
whatever the case is. Fair or not fair to be upset, especially when you know like the man has a catalog where he has had rock music.
I think it's fair to be upset if I'm a fan of Lil Wayne I am expecting to hear the hits because, right? It's not like you just had that album, great, but like you're gonna show me the hits. You're not gonna start with like some new rock stuff that you haven't tested or whatever. I mean, I don't even, at this point, bro, like this is how I feel about it. I'm an artist. Like he could do whatever the fuck he wants. It's
he's Lil Wayne, right?
It's Lil Wayne.
He's a GOAT.
But I think as a person going to a concert, like if you're gonna go to a Nelly concert, if you're gonna go to a Ja Rule concert or Fat Joe,
I gotta hear what I want to hear. Yeah,
I want. If I go to a 50 Cent concert, I want to hear Many Men.
Right.
I want to hear in a club.
Right.
If he plays none of that shit, I'm mad. So maybe if he just did a couple bangers and then went straight into that rock album, I could see people being upset, rightfully.
Right.
So,
but again, Lil Wayne, do whatever you want, bro. I still want that feature. Don't worry about it. I'm never gonna talk bad about Weezy F, baby.
This is where I'm gonna ask the question.
We don't even care
of trying to contest that. So, were they warned? Like, were they warned?
I would have met if they were that upset, they must have not understood.
They must have not been warned.
Right, because if it was there in like bold lettering, like I would imagine they would have not.
I assume that he doesn't perform that rock album that much.
Sometimes there's set lists that are leaked, so maybe it wasn't
throughout
leaked.
the years. I'm saying throughout the years.
No, I don't think there's many songs. Listen, at the end of the day, like yeah, cool. Like there was a rock album, but that is not what we love Lil Wayne for, right?
Because I'm gonna expect certain things when it comes down to certain artists. Like for instance, like Diplo. I know him for a lot of stuff back like in the day, like maybe his Florida album. Like I like his recent albums. You know, I'm not too fond of country, but the last time I seen Diplo, which was actually at the Biggie, he actually played some of his country shit. And I'm not gonna hold you. Like I'm not a country fan. I really am not. But the shit was actually pretty nice. I was actually like kind of thrown off, but I was like in a good way. I was like, oh shit, maybe I should like start listening to some of this. But again, I'm not a country fan.
Do you think it was a pivot? Do you think it was a pivot and nobody really understood the pivot? Because I say this. Look, remember, Post Malone also made a pivot, right? And he pivoted right into country, which the music's fire still.
He liked first.
The music is still wavy.
This is why I could put that argument on Post Malone because Post Malone has been said that he's always wanted to make country music.
No, I get what you're saying. Yes, you're right. You're right.
Wayne has said he liked
you're right.
Making like hip hop. He's always said that he wanted to make country music. So I can actually respect it because even though he made the pivot, he's kind of weaning himself into going into country.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is, do you think like the pivot was something that he did and probably just didn't give like he didn't roll it out the way he should have?
The thing is, bro, Lil Wayne has done this before.
I think there was no warning.
You remember the era Lollipop? Right? Nobody could forget Lollipop.
Yeah,
so he did Lollipop, and then I heard one of his first concerts after that, he played all his rap songs in rock. And people were upset about it too. I think he's been
wait. So he did his songs in a rock format?
No, so he did some of his songs in a rock format, and it threw people off. He did like a Millie, and then remember he had that after Lollipop, he had that rock song that he was in the school, high school, whatever.
So
in the music video.
Is that what maybe happened?
I think what it is that he's constantly been trying to get out of that box that people have him in. But like the example of Diplo, I'm sure he played a couple bangers and then started transitioning into getting to that set. I don't know the Lil Wayne concert. I don't know how it was. But if he did one or two rap songs and then jumped for like a whole hour of rock, I would be tight too.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, if I come to see anyone's show, like you said, I need to hear the bangers. I need to hear what you are most known for.
After that
shit, listen, if you want to sprinkle, like you said, like Diplo, if you want to sprinkle in some of the other shit after, you could do that. But if I go and pay my money, a ticket to go see you, like let's say if I go to see, I don't know, let's say I decide to go see Kendrick, and I get there and he decides that, nah, man, like we doing I don't know, we doing folk music, you know what I mean, bro? You know how mad I would be. I feel like Kendrick and folk music would work, but I'm just saying, like, you know how mad I would be. You know how mad I would be at Kendrick? I'd be like, you motherfucker, give me my money back. Give me my fucking money back.
Okay.
So I think it's valid. You know what I mean? Especially when somebody takes their hard-earned money to go see somebody perform. Bro, we want to see the classics. We want to see the hits. We want to see the fire shit. So for sure. Listen, I'm not saying don't pivot, but you got to do it the right way. The music, you got to put out. There's got to be a rollout. There has to be some significant something showing people that you're going or leaning toward a different type of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because then people show up to your show and then they just like, nigga, what the fuck
I think
is
it definitely
this?
isn't the right place to do it. But yeah, man, Lil Wayne, do your thing, bro. Again, I want that feature. I don't care what they say about you.
Eventually, Lil Wayne's gonna get into his side quest era, just like Snoop Dogg. But
Yeah.
let's just hope he does it the right way.
Yeah, he did. Right, he had a gospel album too, right? Or no, he had a Jamaican album. He did a reggae album.
Outside, you know?
Well, yeah, Snoop Dogg did do a reggae album, and it was trash, but
It's pretty
it
bad.
wasn't like the Dog Pound.
Nobody's gonna tell Snoop Dogg what the fuck.
I
to
think
do
someone from Jamaica could rate that properly, so we can't say nothing about it.
Yeah, he not lying. He not lying. Hey, yo, did you guys hear what Michael, what's his name, bro? Michael Beasley said, the basketball player?
Oh, what he said?
He said that Kodak Black is better than Kendrick. He said this on his podcast.
So are you trying?
He said
Are you trying to do this to
Kodak
piss
has
people off?
better has better wordplay than Kendrick.
Yo, I think he just gave him a bag, bro, because Kodak's doing bad right now. He's like, yo, bro, say I'm better than Kendrick.
So this is where I can sit there and be like, I don't think he's trolling, because from what I heard, some people will listen to Kodak Black. I can't do it, but
You can't listen to some Kodak? Come on.
bro. I got pissed off because my man wanted me to go out.
They want to see me in a penitentiary. Come on, Kodak.
My homeboy tried to put me on a 2-man, and this bitch, she was a model too. This bitch said I looked like Kodak Black, and I was pissed.
Wow.
She gave you the Kodak Black
You should've went
reference.
with it.
You should ask other people. I've told people this story.
You should have just went with it.
I know she wanted to fuck too. But
That's why I say you
I was
should've
so
went
mad.
You be like,
You should have got over it. You should have got over
You'd
it.
be like, I could be Kodak Black,
But-
Kodak pancakes. I'll be anything you want.
You're
You
not
could have been
Kodak.
in the room like, who's Kodak now?
Yeah.
Nah, but the thing about it is, like, the people who I've heard actually listen to Kodak Black, they say that he actually says some real shit.
Yeah, bro, because he says some shit like,
He's
I'm
wavy,
a meth.
he's wavy.
Bro, literally, I'm on, like, he talks about his real drug addiction on the records, from what I heard.
Yeah,
From what I
nah,
heard, his
he's
last couple
really
of records.
he's suffering with something
can't-
right now.
I just can't
From his
do it,
last
yo.
couple of records, he's literally saying, like, I'm on meth, or, mixed the meth with this or that. Like, I'm like, damn, Kodak, you need some help, Brody?
Yeah, nah,
Like,
it's
Nah,
tough out there
that kind
for
of
him.
seems like a cry for help, like Little Peep, but
Little who?
Lil Peep.
Yep, en su casa lo conocen, cabrón. I don't even know.
You're lucky I can't understand
Lil
you right
Peep,
now.
did he die?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get some
he died,
subtitles.
right? Yeah,
We're gonna get
yeah.
subtitles for late night.
So Little Peep, basically, he was like,
R.I.P. Little Peep. I didn't know he died.
yeah, he basically was somebody
No,
who
you good.
who definitely was like in the emo rap type of era, but
Oh, I think I remember him.
he was
Uh-huh.
big on substance abuse, and I think he passed overdose or something like that.
We should all look at Future for the perfect example. Talk about the addictions, but never have one. You know?
That is crazy. Crazy.
Hey yo, he got a point.
Yo.
Hey yo, the other day I was listen. Me and Shorty was at a bonfire the other day, and somebody was playing music, and the music was just not hitting me.
Nah.
So I looked at him. I said, "Bro, you ain't got no music talking about drugs and killing
Future
people. Like, what you
sign.
playing this nice music for? Like, what's the fuck are you doing?"
Hey, yo,
They be
what?
like, "You live that life?" It's like, no,
No,
but I want to hear it. The
wanna
fuck.
Promethazine.
I haven't lived the Scarface life. I like the movie. The fuck, like,
For real, dog. For real, dog.
this shit is
See,
crazy.
everybody want to watch the life. Everybody want to hear
Nah,
about
but
it.
you know what it
Everybody
is,
wants
bro?
to be entertained by it, but
Bruh.
they don't want to live by it.
Damn
It's because
straight.
people want to get away from their problems and listen to someone else's. Like before, we used to hear rappers, "I sell drugs." Now they do them. So like, you know what I'm saying? It was a whole transition.
This shit.
I wonder
We
how
went to
Ice Cube
listening
and
to the niggas selling it to now dudes doing it. This shit is
I
crazy.
wonder how they feel. Yo, I wonder if
Y'all niggas getting high off of y'all own supply. Y'all not. I wasn't even supposed to do that.
They wasn't even listening to the 10 crack commandments, man.
Yo, fellas, I know here we love some Chat GBT, man, but we got to talk about the 16-year-old kid where Chat GBT low key showed him how to unalive himself, bro.
You serious?
So the parents right now are suing Chat. I don't know if it's Chat GBT himself, but just an AI program in general,
You
bro,
can't- you
that
can't.
supposedly like pretty much showed their son step by step like how to unalive himself, bro.
Message.
Yeah,
Do
which
not
I
let your
think is
kids-
tough. I don't know. Maybe there's like a rogue AI somewhere out there, like
Nah.
Mission
No,
Impossible. Like,
Bro,
Wait, hold
it's
on,
a
hold
tool.
on, hold on.
It's a tool. So if you ask it how to kill a human being, it's gonna tell you how to get away with murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
It is an artificial intelligence that has no. We were talking about it today. It's neutral, so it doesn't know right or wrong like us.
but if it's in like an artificial intelligence, you can't tell me one of these AIs ain't artificially an asshole.
nah, I'm gonna tell you something right
Like,
now.
you don't think one of these artificial niggas just like, hey yo, fuck this kid. Like,
did their son actually
Damn, I
ask
feel so bad about that
GPT
kid.
to actually
I don't think he said
of
it
the apps.
word for word in that sense, which I mean, there's
Makes
ways
no
to get
sense,
around
though.
it, right? But
That makes no sense though. It makes no sense to me, right? Because like I said, I'm an avid user of chat, the actual official chat. I don't know which one he was using. Like, bro, there's some crazy stuff you could really ask chat and it'll tell you. We've all seen the prompts on the internet. It's going viral. But
again, I don't know, but I hear what you're saying. They're claiming that again, Chat GBT. So I'm looking at it now. It is Chat GBT.
Yeah.
Gave him a step-by-step plan.
But did he ask for it?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Because if he does,
I'm pretty sure he asked for it.
I'm just like, bro, it's like.
So do we put him in AI jail? Do we
Bro.
give him AI 60 years in AI jail?
If you
What, for chat?
Yeah, do we put ChatGPT in jail for 60 years and he comes back
Nah,
with
but if you-
a more
so it's
buffer,
not-
more aggressive ChatGPT?
Yeah, but
it's an
if you-
algorithm.
Like, what do we
ask-
do?
Thing,
If
bro.
you ask for it, that's I don't think that should be on
chat, bro.
chat. And
It
I
should be on the
understand
parents
that it's
for
a
letting
very
him on
sensitive
chat.
like it's a sensitive like matter.
Like, we're
But
really sorry for the
if
loss.
if you ask how to do shit, that's on you asking like an AI that knows like a lot of shit. Like, it's just telling you a general thing. That AI doesn't know how to feel.
Like, it's cause and effect.
It's
you
just
know?
it's literally just it's giving you the actual answer.
It sucks though. It
It
like
sucks.
I said, we're not happy
but it's
about
like,
it.
yo,
you
you're
know?
the person that asked. Now you're the one that's driving the fucking car. You're the one that's going to
And-
that
and
destination.
here at
It's
NHP,
just
bro.
and it's just telling you like how to get to that destination.
Our heart goes out to the family.
For sure,
Like,
man. Shout outs to
We
them.
bring these
don't-
topics up. We
hate
make jokes and stuff like
I
that,
make
but like
jokes,
we definitely don't feel this way like 100.
No. Like I said, it's very sad. It's very sad to hear that he passed away.
I don't like the fact
But
that
like
something like
on
that
a
is
lighter
happening.
topic, just to use that as an example, and again, we are not making fun of the situation, but cause and effect. Like late night asking to how to do a penis enlargement is the reason why his OnlyFans is booming right now.
Nigga, I
like
don't
it's
need no-
cause and effect. He
Nigga,
had
what?
an issue and now he doesn't, and now he is booming.
Bro,
This is why-
what the fuck are you talking about? Asking you for a penis enlargement.
shit that
I
these
am
two, Jesus
hey, look,
Christ.
I'm a grower, not a show. But
The
I have no
wild
problem
card
with growing my
is
shit.
insane, bro.
I'm just saying, like,
Fuck wrong
cause
with
and
you?
effect.
I have no problem growing my shit.
Chat is changing the world. Yeah.
God.
Gave him
Hey,
some Kegel
bro.
exercises.
The fuck wrong with you? I ain't asking shit.
Anyways, for you
This
guys
man don't
out
know how to
there,
fucking use
we
it,
gonna
bitch.
we gonna switch up. We gonna switch up. Hey, have you guys got a chance to see the Billboard list that came out?
Yes.
Did you guys? Okay, so they dropped a few lists, right? The two that I think the people are most like, which I actually looked at them and I was just like, bro, whoever made these lists,
Dumb.
one of two things: either they were sniffing more coke than Tony Montana at the end of Scarface, or this dude must have fell asleep and last minute was like ChatGPT, the same ChatGPT from that showed the kid. He was like, "Can you make me a list?" Like, and this dude made him a list of the most influential albums of the 21st century. Now, I'm gonna go over some albums so you guys can get an idea of how crazy this shit is. Okay,
Yo, they told him, yo, I need you to make a list
What,
of
we
these
doing, like,
albums.
top
He was
50?
like, say hello to my
they
little
did a
friend.
100 list.
Bro,
They
how
did
did
a
you
100
not see
list.
this? You don't follow Billboard?
No, I don't.
So the
I need
20
to.
the 20 what is it? The 21st century top albums. The
Message.
number one album is Lil Baby's My Turn.
Why?
Yeah, like I said, shout out to Lil Baby, bro. Fire Lane. He knows what he's doing branding wise.
I like Lil
the
Baby.
most influential.
I do, but why?
Of the 21st century. We're overlapping
Where-
how
so
many
where's Thriller?
albums?
Huh?
So where's Thriller?
That's what I'm saying.
I got you
Thriller,
right now.
We got so many people, bro.
I got you right now.
I hope it's on the
Let
list.
me.
I hope it's on the list.
It's got to be on the list.
Is Get Rich and Die Trying on the list?
So there's another thing. Another thing I'm mad about. Get Rich or Die Trying was 35th on the list. You know who's above 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying?
Who?
Kid Laree's Fuck Love is above 50
Nah,
Cent.
like I said, bro, we don't know what the metrics are, what the rubric is.
So
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't. It doesn't matter.
50
That is
killed
one
the
of the
2000s, bro.
century. That's probably one of the biggest albums of all
Biggest,
time.
especially
That's,
rap
That's
albums.
top 10, no question.
Especially rap. albums.
Okay,
No
so
question.
I'm gonna ask this then. Where is a Kanye album? And I'm not saying like after like Donda, or I'm saying like before that.
Like the one with the backpack and the.
Kanye.
I'm talking
Like
like late
Dropout,
registration. I'm talking
College
about.
So graduation was 53 on the list.
Okay.
Graduation was 50. And another thing
should
too
be
is
higher.
I don't
think it's
don't
a
like
pop
the
artist
way
doing
they
this
decided
list.
to do this list, because I feel like a lot of things are out of place, right? I feel like the more recent projects are a lot higher, which I don't think is correct.
Because
I
they're
don't
trying
think
to
they
get us
should be
away
doing that.
from the older
Yeah,
stuff.
it's almost like like they're killing the what's it called, the oh my god, how do I even say it, bro? They're kind of trying to kill the older stuff, the shit that got us here.
So then there's no
So basically,
miseducation of,
I'm
like,
a
Lauryn
big-
Hill, there's no.
So go down to top 10.
Okay, we'll give you the top. Let's do top 20, and then you guys tell me how you feel about this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The beginning of the list is a
Who
bit
the hell's
so-so.
number one?
There's a bit so-so, but
Oh,
here
yeah,
we go.
Lil Baby.
My Turn was the number one. Which, listen, respectfully, Little Baby's best album. It was the album that had everybody thinking that he might be able to be what Drake is now. It didn't work out that way. Still his best album.
Okay.
Still pretty much,
Nah, this is-
without a
fire
doubt,
album.
his best album.
I still sit there
Fire
like,
project.
I still sit there like, why though? I'm not
still
saying,
like-
I'm not saying
I
it's
still
a
like
terrible. I'm not saying it's a
A-Boogie.
terrible project.
Nah, I got
But I'm
it.
sitting there like, why?
Second on the list, Good Kid, Mad City. I'm not mad at that either. I mean,
like
I'm
it.
not. I'm not looking at it and
Of
saying
course
like
you
it's
like it. He's a
definitely
kid
too.
out
Yeah,
here,
he's a kid.
like,
out.
come on.
Okay,
I'm not.
I like it.
Glazed
Because
like
it can go anywhere in that
alright.
1 to 10, and I'll be okay with it.
Okay, look, Brian might like me on this one.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that should be number 2.
I don't, like I said, as long as it's in
I
the
like-
vicinity
I-
of where it should be, I'll leave it alone. Like, if it should
I
be
like
10
that.
and maybe
I
it's
think
2,
it's
that's
in
fine.
there. I think it's
Okay.
in the top 10. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
It's a good
there.
album. It's a good album.
Number 3 was Drake's Take Care. Again, very much they're slurping up Kendrick with that one for sure. But you know what I mean? Again, Good Kid, Mad City, awesome album. Take Care was also a great one.
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
4, this is why I know this is like a, and I hate to say this shit because I shout outs to Kendrick.
It's a
I fuck with
list.
Kendrick, but this is like a K Daughter list, right? Because number 4 on the list is SZA's SOS.
My thing is this, SZA,
And then that goes
great.
over Usher's Confessions.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Am
What
I
are we doing
bugging?
here? What are we doing here? Sis is great, but like I feel like whoever was in charge of this list, their derivative was get rid of the greats. Let's go into the new millennium. Let's go into the new artists.
Yeah, nah. I mean, Confession should be up there.
Okay, number 5. I don't know how you
SZA,
guys feel
honey,
about
we
this
don't think
one.
Nothing bad about you, but
I feel like the number 5 guy, I feel like he needs to be on this list. I just don't think he needs to be this high. So we have Post Malone, Hollywood's Bleeding at number 5.
But
I didn't even like that one that much.
Right. I think he deserves to be on the list.
Album would have been on there.
And that's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
Iverson.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that
I
was-
fall apart.
That was Stoney.
Oh, that was Stoney the album.
Yeah, that was
I
Stoney.
like that album more.
He got hits.
Even
Posty got hits.
even Blunts and Beer Bongs, I'm cool with that one.
Blunts and
They
Beer
could have
Bongs
gave me
was
that.
better than Hollywood's Bleeding. To me, Hollywood's
Number
Bleeding was
6,
like-
I will give it to them only because RIP to my guy Pop Smoke with Shooting for the Stars, Aim for the Moon.
He was definitely
shout out
influential.
to my guy.
Okay.
He popularized drill a lot because he put a shine in New York.
So Kendrick makes another appearance at number 7 with Damn, which was my favorite Kendrick album.
That's a really good album. I love that album.
I honestly feel like it should have been on this list even more than good.
Yeah, because
City.
that
You
actually-
could
that actually
say that. You could
that
say
actually
that.
got,
You
like,
could say that.
popularized,
You could say that. You
yeah,
could say that. You
it
could
was
say
like,
that.
all right, that's a
Or
good
even
album.
if you want to say like the most critically acclaimed Kendrick album, To Pimp a Butterfly, is not even top. I don't think
That's
it's
what
top
I'm
20.
saying, bro. And that was
And
the,
Which
I
is
love that album
crazy.
even
that's the
more.
breakout.
Which
album.
is where I like Dan better, but I would say it's crazy that because again, if we're talking about
Influence.
the albums of the century, right, influence and stuff like that, I think even
Yeah, they
you
lying.
got to take numbers and all that into account. So I don't know where this list is coming. This
they
is
lying
crazy.
on this list.
Number 8 is The Weeknd's The Highlights, which again,
Weekends what?
why is The Highlights this high up? The Highlights.
What is that album?
Bro? I think it was one of those like deluxe situations. I don't think it was one of the main
No
ones.
Kissland?
Again, this
No.
Starboy?
number
Starboy?
it's
I
here,
thought that
it's here,
was
but it's much lower on the list. And that's another thing. Starboy should have been,
To me, that should have been Starboy.
which is crazy. So
Starboy was it.
Starboy was
9 was
The
2014's
Daft Punk?
Forest Hill Drive with J. Cole, which again, awesome project.
I'm not mad at it.
Not
I'm
mad at that. Not mad at it, right?
That's
It was a really influential. I think it was influential. To me, that was the first one on his list. Apart from
that
Take
made
Care,
more sense.
That made a
more
lot of sense for influence. Because if you're telling me influence, I'm thinking you're talking about what changed after this album dropped.
Right.
Now, this influence, like for this whole list, is this only for hip hop and R&B?
Hip hop and
No,
R&B.
it's for-
Hip hop
I
and
think
R&B.
it's- really?
Hip hop and R&B.
Because Kid Laroi is pop.
He gets
I
considered-
guess you
he
can throw him in R&B,
you
which
can
is,
put
but
him
this
in
is why
hip-hop.
I'm like I don't understand this list. This list is fugazi as shit. But whatever.
Alright.
Number 10,
saying
Goodbye, Good Radiance by Juice WRLD
Nah,
again.
that was a good album. That was a good album.
But is it top 10?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is it top 10?
I'm gonna get a lot of shit
Top
for
20.
this. Hold on,
Top
G.
20.
G. I'm gonna get a lot of
to
shit for
me,
this.
top 20.
I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this.
Okay, top 20.
Top 20 for me.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate. I think Juice WRLD was underrated when he was alive, right?
Okay.
I think he had a lot of talent, a lot of raw energy. But if I'm gonna be honest, and I hate to say this, if the kid did not overdose, would we have him so high on the hierarchy?
I get what you're saying.
I get that.
I get what you're
happens a
saying.
lot, I think.
I get what you're saying. Your stock goes up when you die, for sure,
I
as an
think,
artist.
yeah,
Yes,
bro.
yes.
'Cause, like, I
we
feel like-
we saw it with Lil Snoop, we saw it with King Von, we saw it with a lot
I
of
think-
people.
hold on.
We
I think it was
saw it
almost-
with Nipsey.
I think it was
We
almost
saw it with Nipsey,
saw
yeah.
it with Nipsey.
And
listen,
I say that
But I think it
respectfully,
was
yeah.
almost disgusting.
Yeah.
How many artists purchased unfinished songs when
Yeah.
he died?
Yeah.
I think it was almost
Yeah.
disgusting.
Because they knew they were trying to get on the wave. They were trying to get on
and
the
I think
wave.
that's messed up because you know, Lil Homie did what he did when he was alive. I wish he got that when he was alive. I just wish most of these people that had that happen to, like, had that happen to when the flowers were here.
I'll go over these last 20 because we can't go over the whole list. Maybe
Just
we'll do.
spitball.
Yo, listen, if you guys want us to do like a live and we'll go through the entire list at some point later on in the
Shit,
week, we
hit
could
a
do
comment.
something like that. 11. This is crazy to me, bro.
Okay.
They had Drake's Certified Lover Boy at 11, but then had Scorpion at 15.
What? Scorpion was a double album, bro. Should have been first.
Mind blown.
If anything,
Yeah,
Views should have been there.
To be
So-
honest with you, I put Scorpion over Certified Lover Boy.
For
Yeah, I
sure,
love
easily, and
I love CBL,
and
but-
I do too. But Scorpion is a much
Scorpion
better
is more
album. It
better
is what it is.
album. Rap album.
In between that, we have 2 Post Malone albums, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, over Stoney. So we have 13
You know,
Beer
I
Bongs,
can-
Bentleys, 14
To
Stoney.
be
I
honest
can
with
do
you,
that.
that's
I
a
can
break
do
album.
that.
That's a
understand
break
it. I
album.
can understand it.
What else?
But I just don't think that they should be this high, bro. Because like as we go down the list, right now we get into some things that are a little bit more legendary, right? We have Travis Scott's Astro World at 18th. Okay, I'm cool with that. 17, we got Drake's Views, which again I still think it should be
should've
higher.
been like 8.
And then finally at 19, we have Usher's Confessions, where I'm like, that should have been
That
way
should've been
higher
higher.
on the
Top 10,
list,
bro.
right?
Top
Should've
10.
been
It was a
higher.
fire album.
Number 20, we have The Weeknd's After Hours, which again, great album. I don't know if it shouldn't be above Starboy. Starboy should be up here. I think Starboy should be in the top 20
Bro, if anything,
easily.
Trilogy should have been there. Like,
So Starboy ends up at 21. Okay, cool.
I'm not
And
mad
then The Beautiful Madness ends up at 22.
Uh-huh.
What's else? We got
Who's it-
Eminem's Recovery at 24. I'm gonna go up faster so that we don't go through all of it.
Recovery made 24. Over
Recovery.
Get Rich and Die Trying.
That's surprising, actually.
Which is
I'm
fucking
sorry,
crazy.
bro.
Which
I'm
is
sorry.
fucking
That's
actually
crazy.
surprising.
8 Miles should have been on there. The soundtrack. Get the fuck
Okay, they gave Juice WRLD some more love at 28 with Legends Never Die, which is over the Eminem
This was
show.
definitely a label created.
That's crazy.
album.
They put it over the Eminem show,
Eminem
which was
show?
Eminem's probably biggest album. Which if you ask me, is probably the most enjoyable album. It's probably the most influential album.
Eminem's not going to disrespect Juice WRLD. He actually likes
No,
Juice WRLD,
he's
so-
not. This is just us talking.
Bro.
This is just us talking.
cares?
At number 30, listen, check this. At number 30, over 50 Cent's "Get Rich or Die Trying," we have McElroy and Ryan Lewis with the heist,
Get that off of the fucking list.
I'm sorry, bro.
Get
which is
that off of the
fucking,
list.
which is fucking crazy, right? And then you start going down the list, and like we've got some insanely amazing albums, right? Like we've got like Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday at 46, which I don't think it deserves to be that low. Utopia's at 42. What do we got? To Pimp a Butterfly, they put at 52.
That should have been higher.
And then at 54, they have Dr. Dre's 2001. Come on, bro. This is
Hey, is
insane.
Lupe on that list? I want to know if Lupe's on that list.
Oh, he ain't on this.
God, what the fuck?
And
I
put
like
him
Lupe.
on this list.
I can see that. I can see you liking Lupe.
Yes, Lupe's my favorite rapper. So
Yeah,
your favorite
and
rapper
again,
of all
so
time?
yeah. I mean, the list
Him and Biggie.
the list is wild,
I bet.
bro.
The Biggie one was solidified.
How do you guys feel about this one? They put Akon's Convicted album at 65.
convict.
I feel like his
That should be
album
higher.
is super.
Music.
That could be higher.
I think this list was not done by.
I don't think it was.
No,
I don't,
hold on.
Go
I
ahead,
think
go
this
ahead.
list was done by streaming data. And if we're being honest, most of the most influential albums were pre-streaming era. The thing is, they're using this data that we're getting from the users and Spotify and all that, and now they're saying that these albums that are newer are more influential. But I think it's dumb, bro, because it's like, bro, like they weren't there when 50 Cent was coming out with the G Units. They weren't there when Akon had the Locked Up song. They weren't there when Snoop Dogg had that I'm in love with a stripper with Akon.
Can I give you guys like some of these crazy ones I just seen?
Just
At
go
like
ahead.
at 85 we have DMX's and then there was the X. At 86 we've got the Speaker Box, The Love Below by Outkast. Fucking crazy. We've got Nothing Was the Same at 88. And then
Nothing
we've
Was
got
the
Watch
Same?
the Throne at 90.
That was the first double album that was the first joint
yeah.
album by a really prominent group.
So, like you said, bro, this list must have been done by somebody who really
Streaming
wasn't
data.
no. I don't think this was a music guy. I think there was somebody in the office
label.
that they needed to give it to, and then they were like, "Here you go, here's the data." And I feel like they made a decision off that because there's no way if you were really in the culture and you really know the music that this
list wasn't done by an A&R. This list wasn't done by someone in the field. This list was done. They might even use ChatGPT for this list. Like
so
I
we're
said,
gonna go over the top
crazy,
artists,
bro.
and we'll do this a little bit faster because
That's crazy.
the 21st century top R&B and rap artists. Number
21st
one,
century.
I think well deserved. They got this one right. Drake is at number one.
Bro.
I think he deserves it.
Let's go. We're
I
talking
think
about someone that put
the-
15 summers of great music together.
Right.
Whether
I
you wanna
think
say
he
what you wanna
deserves
say
it.
late night, I don't care.
I
about
feel
you
like
right
he
now.
deserved it.
Glazer.
He's just mad right now.
I'm not even mad.
He's a K
I'm not
daughter.
even mad.
Listen, listen. I'll be
No, I
honest.
actually understand it.
He's just mad
Kendrick,
that when we meet-
Kendrick is at 12, but I think he would have been higher if he didn't take a hiatus. Respectfully, right?
He's just mad because
I'm not even mad at
when
it.
Drake comes on NHP, he gonna have to hold his chin.
So here we go.
He's
So
not-
I'm
he's not
gonna
even have me on there.
I'm gonna read off.
He's not even gonna do the episode. You see how much of a K daughter he is? God.
I'm
I'm
not
a-
even K daughter.
I'm gonna read off. I'm gonna read off top
Spitfire.
20. Y'all tell me what
Let's
y'all
go.
got. Okay, number 2, Beyonce.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
3, The Weeknd. Number 4, Chris Brown. Number 5, Usher.
Wait, Chris Brown under the weekend?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, Usher under Chris Brown is crazy.
Usher under Chris Brown.
Usher,
Number 6,
wow.
Lil Wayne. Number 7, Jay-Z. 8, Rihanna. 9, Eminem. 10, Alicia Keys. 11, Post Malone. 12, Kendrick Lamar. 13, Yeezy, the legend. 14, R. Kelly. 15, Mary J. Blige. 16, Future. 17, Nicki Minaj. 18, Ludacris. Trey Songz at 19 and T.I. at 20. How do we feel
Okay.
about this list so far?
I feel like that list was a lot better than the album.
Where the
That's-
fuck
I
is
like-
50 Cent, bro?
How is 50 not on there? He
Oh
wasn't
my
on there?
God, this should get me tight,
Wait,
bruh.
50 was not on that list?
Bro, I think
remember,
they put
50
him
50
low
Cent was, like, very hated.
on the list.
So-
Bro, no.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
he was still.
You can't say he wasn't one of the most influential rappers. He started gangster rap before it was even cool.
So now they didn't put him on the
Like,
list.
I mean, not really.
They
You know,
didn't
we
put
had
him
a
on
lot
the
of other
list?
people.
so they
out
put the
there.
game on the list, but they didn't put 50.
Hold
on
on,
the
they
list.
put
crazy.
hated or love it. You know the dogs
crazy.
on top. They put
That
the
is
game on there.
crazy.
Bro, whoever
put the
made this
game
list,
on
like I
there.
said,
He gotta be
they
from
were
LA.
snorting more coke than Tony Montana at the end of the
must have
movie
been in the
because
room with
To
the
be
game
honest
when
with
he
you,
did
Brother.
I think Trey Song's song shouldn't be like.
he shouldn't be up that high. He should
Nah.
not be up that high. You're right. You're 100%. You're 100% for sure. You're right. Oh no,
I
okay.
can understand R.
Okay, I
Kelly.
found 50. I
can
found 50.
understand
At 27. At 27. At
At
27.
27, 50 Cent.
At 27. They put SZA, Travis Scott, Lil Baby, J. Cole, Keisha Cole all ahead of 50 Cent, which is fucking wild.
What? They put Keisha Cole.
They put
ahead of 50
Ludacris,
Cent.
Trey Songz, T.I. all above 50 Cent, which is fucking insane.
I mean,
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm about to go on a little rant. I'm gonna go on a little rant. Listen, this is the reason why the BET Awards got closed, like got shut down for the year. Why? Because these people are so disconnected with the actual culture that they don't even know what's like actually influential, what's actually
Yes.
like something that's changing the culture. They just going
know
off of
nothing.
data and numbers, and they don't understand the culture. And this is why people are no longer watching them, and they watching the fucking streamers because at least
Yeah.
they're connected to the culture in a real way. So
And that's why streaming has become more
I'm done,
popularized
and
because
I'm done on my rant.
they're tired of these people controlling the narrative, bro.
So we're gonna do a little bit of
That's
a rapid
crazy.
fire round here to finish up the day, fellas.
All right. Late night. Are you geared up?
So
fuck outta here. You suck
we
my
had
dick.
we had talked about this a little
very
bit
homophobic, but
beforehand,
all
right? About obviously if you take a girl out, you know, if she should pull out. Where's the price limit on whether a girl should put out or not? Like if the date costs me $500, I better be clapping cheeks, or is we pushing it back a little bit more? Is it $1,000? We clapping cheeks,
I wouldn't.
or do we go $80? You clapping
I wouldn't
cheeks.
spend-
Where's your limit?
Why am I spending money?
I'm not spending money.
Well, if you're going on a date, right?
My thing
So
is
where
this,
does
right?
where does the date price to the point where you're like, okay, if I'm gonna pay this amount, like I'm expecting cheeks at the
Okay,
end of the
hold
day.
on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
All right, let's let this
we
functional late
we
night
shouldn't
go
be
first.
expecting like shit.
If I pay $500 for a date, yes, I'm expecting cheeks.
Okay.
Like not even a question.
But
I go with my shorty now. I spend $30. I'm expecting cheeks.
$0. I shouldn't.
ASAP.
I
As soon
shouldn't have
as
to
you get home.
Yeah, right.
I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to spend $0 in order to like clap cheeks. Trust me. I know.
Nah, but it's not about that. I get what he's saying though. He's talking about like, what's the budget? All right, listen. If I'm single and I'm trying to fill you out, number one, we ain't going on dinner. Sorry, ladies, you're not gonna get a free meal. Number one, we ain't going to no cool ass shit. I'm sorry. I don't care if you have 10 other guys that are some fucking simps and that are willing to go on a first date and spend bands on you and get nothing in return. I'm not expecting nothing in return to what Late Night said. I have no expectations. So we going to the bar. We're going to grab a fucking drink and I'm going to ask you like about 20 goddamn questions. And if we make it to 10, I might stay. And you paying for your drinks too.
I like this. I
Okay,
like this bracket.
but now listen, for argument's sake, guys.
Let's be real.
If we have to if we put you in a position where it's like there is a certain amount of money that you feel like at that point cheeks must come attached to this date. What is the number?
Shit.
Am I
10%
flying
of
her
my
out
check.
or
Take
something?
everything else out of it, but like what would be the number?
Am I
Dinner.
flying her out or something?
Dinner.
If that's what it takes, what is your number?
What?
You get to put the number. Like for me personally, right? Like if I were to spend, let's say if I was to go on a date, right, and taking the emotions out of it, if I was to spend, or I wouldn't buy girls this or whatever. If I was to spend $500 on a date,
Or if she racked it up.
right, or we go to a fancy restaurant, whatever the case may be, if I do not get any cheeks at $500,
She's blocked.
I'm mad.
She's blocked.
I am mad.
I hear you.
$300, maybe I could stomach it. Still pissed.
I can't stomach
but
$300, bro.
Anywhere after that, brother, I might have to beat you up after the date.
Bro,
Like we might have to go 5 rounds.
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna have the gloves in the car, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, throw them on. We're going 5 rounds."
I'm gonna text.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Like,
text sis like, "Yo, I'm at this restaurant. Shorty with the braids, light her up."
so what would that be for you?
See,
What number in your mind you would be like, "Yo, no, if I'm spending this much, bro,
Come on, man.
got to."
Let me know.
And we ain't talking about relationships because a relationship is a different story. You can spend and spend
I'll
and
put a
spend.
number on it. $50.
$50? Okay. All right.
Listen, PIMP. You ain't getting a dollar out of me, baby.
So
If I
after
spend
50
on
bucks,
you,
cheeks must come
if
attached.
we go to Chick-fil-A, we gonna have some action today. All right. I don't care if it's Sunday.
okay, because of the experiences I dealt with, and
Here we
because
go. Here we go.
because of my personality, because of the experiences I dealt with, because you already know, you already
He's
know
had some scares,
shit.
people. He had some scares.
So it's gonna be 0 because the minute I see, the minute I go on a date. And I see
You're
the fact that she's
expecting
ordering
some
and ordering, I'm not getting no reaction and
expecting
shit like
cheeks
that.
already.
This is when I'm gonna sit there and be like, "Yo, I know for a fact I ain't getting cheeks."
You know what's crazy?
I'm about to dip on this. I'm about to dip on this motherfucker.
You know what's crazy? I saw a viral video the other day. This girl had gotten to the restaurant before the guy. It was their first date, and she ordered $65 worth of food off rip just for her.
What a bitch.
And when he got there, he's like, "Damn, what's up? How you doing? What's all this food you ordered for us? Damn, I didn't eat all that." And she was like, "Nah, this for me. You can have a little bit of these fries. The rest is for Nene. The other one's for Chris. My kids, they hungry." Bro, the first date, bro, so was he wrong? Like, he was telling the waiter, like, "Yo, I'm about to dip. I ain't even order any of this." And the waiter was like, "Yo, but like, I need a card or something." I'm looking at the waiter like, "Bro, you better get the fuck out my face and ask this bitch."
Yeah, that ass. You better ask
Bro,
her. The fuck?
like I said, man, I think things.
Better wash
It's a
the dishes.
crazy time right now. Like I said, let's go to the bar.
So
get a
$0
drink.
is for you? $0?
I want to.
So you off rip, you're just expecting cheeks as soon as you go on a date.
pretty
it's
much,
not really.
pretty
It's
much.
not really like I'm off rip. I'm expecting cheeks. It's
Can you be honest?
No, I'm being honest. I'm
Can
being
you just
honest.
be
right now.
honest, bro? Because you said $0.
I'm being honest.
So how
being
much
honest.
do you feel like in your mind, like
You
in
should get
the
it.
pit of your soul, you're like, nigga, I paid this much. Like you better bend that shit over. Like
Because I'm not expecting anything.
Oh my god.
And it's
He's
really
like, yo, he's
he won't answer. He just won't answer. He just won't answer. He just won't answer, bro.
Guys watching this.
It is not that.
There's a potential wife out there
Bro,
for
No,
him.
it's not that. It's not that.
Be
'Cause one-
real.
No, but like remove the feelings out of it.
I'm not
What
I'm not
is the
expecting-
amount?
Remove
Because
people.
I'm not expecting shit.
Oh
That's
my
the thing.
God,
I'm
just
not
keep it
expecting
100.
shit. And I'm keeping it 100. I'm not expecting shit. And if you're gonna try to sit there and try to use me as a wallet, like while I'm on a fucking date, we not having no
point
fucking.
blank,
So
ladies,
so
if
if
you
you
order
were if you were a
salad,
millionaire, so if you were a millionaire and you took a shorty on a date, right? And for you, again, let's just paint the scenario. For you, $20,000 is like $20, and you take her on a $20,000 date, and at the end of the day, she gives you a hug and she like, man, you're a great friend.
I'm a stickler for the fucking ticket.
Is it like, bro? Box should come attached to the $20,000.
Stickler for the ticket. What am I spending this money?
He's gonna get his favorite Biggie song. Give me the loot. Give me the
Lou,
loot.
right?
Bad man.
Give me the loot.
I'm a bad man.
Yo,
Oh man,
that's it, bro. What? That's
All right,
sad,
man. Listen, bro, I seen this shit the other day, and I wanted to get your opinion on this, man. So Offset was seen with an influencer on Instagram who was she's at the height of 6'8",
Oh, I saw this.
and as soon as they put out the cameras and saw them together, that boy walked away. So that got me thinking, what is the height restriction
on a bitch,
for you guys? What would be your height restriction for a woman?
she can't be taller than me, and that's not a lot of leeway. I'll be honest. I'm about like 5'9". That's a lot. That's super average. She can't be taller than me, even with the heels on. Like with the heels on, she got to be just at my head.
I would, yeah.
If she
I can
look
see
like
that.
Avatar, if she has to bend
I can
down
see
and
that.
kiss me, fuck on my face. We ain't doing it. No.
Okay.
No, it look amazing,
Uh.
but I ain't climbing that tree. God damn it!
I will. I'll climb that tree. I want an Amazonian woman. Come on.
You want an Amazonian? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
So what's the limit? She
So
just gotta fit in the house?
6'8" cool
She
with
just has
you.
to fit in the house, right?
6'8" is cool with you. Fuck it.
Yes.
Hey, I mean, hey, if worst comes
He's
to
gonna
worst,
yell
at
me.
least like if you ever get into a fight, it's two of y'all. You know what I mean? Like, like 6'8".
She gonna throw a spear or something.
Right, like it's
Yo, you ever seen that episode of Billy and Mandy where he's riding like arrows, like like
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Oh damn.
Nah, see, so here's for me, man, and
can see
he
that,
he
though.
make a good point.
He look like Deuce Bigelow. He remind me of Deuce Bigelow.
Deuce Bigelow.
Like,
Oh, with the
when
big
he climb
tall
that
shorty,
big ass shorty, and they wear the diaper. Shorty gonna have him wearing a
and
diaper.
all she wanted was in the rubber feet. Like,
I am not wearing a diaper. I'm good. No,
Ugly ass feet.
I don't need
yo.
to wear no
she wanted to
diaper.
treat him like a baby. It was just crazy. No, I at the end of the day, yeah, you just can't be taller than me. Like, you can't be taller than me. In regular shoes, you can't be taller than me. Because even if we're the same height in shoes, the moment you wear heels, like now you're taller than me. I ain't gonna lie, as a man, that's a little insecure for me.
It's a bit of a
I don't
turn
like
off
it.
for me.
I'm not cool with it. You can't be taller than me.
I mean, you could- hold on, listen.
On heels, like we can be here.
Nah, but listen, there's a lot of lovely, lovely tall people out there for you, shorty. Just gonna make sure you get someone that can look you dead in the face, not have to look at they like. Cause right here, you fucking up my whole alignment. Like my chiropractor gonna be pissed. Like, what you been doing all day? I'm like, I'm over here looking at this bitch. Like, goddamn, I'm trying to say what up to shorty. Over here, we got Tarzan.
Hey,
ready to
listen,
climb
to all the
jungles.
tall queens, there are short kings that would be more than happy to climb you.
We got
Unfortunately,
sexy
I
chocolate.
ain't one of them. So, you know what I mean? But there are plenty of short kings that are more than sexy chocolate.
He's here, guys. He's here.
Oh my.
OnlyFans is opening up after
No,
he
it's
gets to
not.
the Amazon girl.
No, it's not.
We already talked to the Amazon influencer, and OnlyFans opening up soon.
You could talk to the Amazon influencer and send her my way. We don't need to deal with the OnlyFans.
All right. And then, so Offset
She
also
has
gave
to.
us another little bit of tidbit of information. Obviously, we know him and Cardi are, separate or whatever. He gave this a little bit of information,
What he
man.
said,
He says, man, he is never getting married again, and he warns any man to avoid it like the plague.
So I'm on a good route. I'm on a good route. I'm listening to the wise man.
All right. In this day and age, like, I know marriage used to be a big thing when we were growing up, and even more when, before we were even here. Do we feel like marriage is still that
I am not listening to that man.
You know, like
I think it's
so
just-
right. But now, even with what he's got to say aside, do we feel like marriage is still viable? Do we still it's as important in society as it was before, or do we feel like, you know what, like
I'm sorry, but ladies, you are choosing the wrong man. Men, you are choosing the wrong ladies.
That's what it
Come
is.
on, man. You got to find somebody who really is there for you. And I'm not going to hold you. Offset and Cardi B, terrible people to hook up to. Because
But what's the definition
to
of
hook up
there
with.
for you though? Because I feel
No,
like
no,
right
no.
now we all got that definition messed up.
Because you know damn well you got one girl who basically is toxic, and you got that one nigga that can't change and
Keep
like,
cheating.
can't keep his dick in his pants? Yeah.
My thing is this though, all right? We were talking
Come
about
on,
it
man.
today.
She even said it herself. She was a stripper that was drugging niggas and stealing their money.
I
So
mean, she had to do what
they
she
pretty
had
much
to do.
deserve each other then.
They pretty much
They
deserve each
deserve
other.
each other,
yeah.
but they don't deserve to be with each other.
Listen, this is my thing,
that
bro.
was a terrible marriage. That was
don't know, bro.
like yeah, they weren't learning.
Yeah,
And I
for
mean,
sure.
it's unfortunate because they got kids with each other.
I think it just
That's
depends
not,
who
that
you
is not
ask.
a happy like household, and they pretty much proved it.
I think it depends who you ask, right? Because it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We know that.
Right.
I think it depends who you ask. Like now, do I think marriage has declined? Yes. I want to thank dating apps. I want to thank all this massive amount of cheating that's going on, because unfortunately, that's what's going on. We want to be together, but we don't want to be together. But we don't want to break up, so we're both cheating on each other. So we never get married because we're all afraid of a commitment, but we're all afraid of being alone, so we stay together.
We stay together, right? So it's like it's
feel
this
me?
whirlwind of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, unlike late
right?
night, he's not phased with that. He's been alone since the beginning of time, since man discovered fire.
This is actually true.
So he has a good core ability to be alone. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I want to say, listen, I got a tattoo on my hand. It was during my self-healing phase. I made sure I tattooed a rose on my hand because there's a big part of me that still believes in love, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go through a lot of shit. Shit happens to us. We go through bad patches in life. And I don't know. I didn't want to forget about what could be. So, like I said, bro, I think it depends who you ask, man.
For sure, because I would say this right and respectfully,
season
like
they're in.
I feel like, and listen, man, when you Puerto Rican, we have this saying. It goes, you're Puerto Rican married, right? Which means you guys have been
You don't
together
even gotta
so
get-
long that you don't even need paperwork to prove that
Like,
you
that's
guys
my
are
wife.
married,
That's
right?
my wife.
And that to me is some real shit, right?
the
Because
craziest
that's a
shit.
real connection. Now, if I just marry you after 6 months of knowing you or a month of knowing you, that doesn't make our bond any realer or any stronger, right? Am I bugging?
Like late night.
So
No,
all
hold
I'm
on.
saying is marriage is not necessarily the strongest contract or the realest way to prove one's actual love or unity, right? At the end of the day, the only thing that can prove that is time.
But I also think, right, just playing devil's advocate here.
Okay, go ahead.
Why do people do things, right? And then publicly announce them? Because they want people to see what they're doing.
For sure.
For an example, we're going a little left, but a baptism. Someone gets baptized because that's a public commitment that they're making in front of a group
Yes.
to God.
Yes.
People get married because whether you've been together 20 years, it means nothing unless you've made that public commitment in front of your peoples that, yo, this is going to be my wife. Now, I get it. I'm Puerto Rican as hell. And when I found out Trump wants to tell people that have been together for 5 years that they're now legally married, I got pissed because I'm like, Puerto Ricans been feeling that way.
Right. Right.
Because I said, God damn, they finally started.
That's what I'm saying. You tell a Puerto Rican who been with his
But-
wife for 10 years that they not married, they gonna look
Yeah.
at you crazy. They gonna be like, what
Hey,
the
that's my
fuck do
wife.
you know, nigga?
That's
That's
my
my wife, right? And
But
that's
again, I just
yeah.
think value of it has definitely dimmed down. But if you're someone that values it, bro, just go for it, man. Like I said, it's a public commitment you're making. Do or don't do it. I don't really give a shit. But like I believe in it, right? One day I want to get married. Eventually. You know, I'm just trying to follow Late Night in his journey. Yeah, he said he's gonna be on Magic Mike 3. So I'm gonna be the manager. I'm trying to like get that paper.
Yo,
Trying to
stop
get that
trying
going.
To be my fucking pimp. What is wrong with you?
I don't look at it as pimping. I think it's just managing. You have a lot of assets that we can use.
This nigga don't even know.
Everybody need a
what fucking
manager.
asset
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
He's a sharp guy, right?
Or an agent, whichever one you
I'm
want to
with
call
it,
it.
man.
You know what I mean?
That nigga's crazy. Either
ready-
way,
I'm ready to
one
slut him
day,
out. I mean, I'm
one
ready to
day
expose him.
I do want to find the lady of my life.
Mrs. Knight?
You will. You
I
will.
will.
Mrs. Late
I
Night?
want to find.
This is late night.
But I'm not begging for somebody's love.
For sure, man.
I just want to make sure that I can build that love and I can.
And you're not
make sure
begging
it's-
for somebody because you know what? You know you're
and I'm worth.
exactly.
Anyways, man, look, man. On that note,
We can do this here all day.
we could do this shit all day. We gotta cut it here, though.
Unfortunately.
Please let them know where they can find you.
late_night_3RD on IG or latenighttracksup.com.
Yes, sir. And where can they find you?
Don't find me. Don't look for me. Because unfortunately, I'm on everything. Number one, I'll probably be under this post collabing. Brian Alfred, just go. Just go look for it. I don't care no more.
We'll be like that. Anyways, man, go check me out at Where'd You At Now. Plenty of content coming soon. Starting Monday. So please lock in. We got a lot coming Monday. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that has been No Handouts Podcast.
We out.